It was one of the deadliest, most expensive and controversial wars ever waged. 6 years ago, the Iraq inquiry launched.
I propose that we should sit in silence for a few moments.
It aimed to answer questions about the UK's involvement in the invasion.
At no time did I ever ask him to beef up, override any of the judgments that he had.
Witness after witness.
Foreign policy objective of regime change I regarded as improper.
Answered questions after question.
This is a waste of time. What we need is regime change. Why are we bothering with this?
Until 2011. Yet there's still no final report, and there won't be a report until after the general election. In a letter to the chairman, Sir John Chilcot, the Deputy Prime Minister calls the delays disappointing and frustrating. He adds that it was incomprehensible that the report was not being published more rapidly, and that there is a real danger the public will assume it's being sexed down. At the centre of the inquiry is the man who took the country to war.
If you were a regime engaged in WMD, you had to stop.
Arguments around the publications of personal messages exchanged between Tony Blair and George Bush are behind some of the delay. The former Prime Minister says don't blame him. His allies instead point to a standoff over the issue between UK and US intelligence agencies. Allowing time for a response from those criticised in the report may have also added to the weight.
The public are entitled to have some understanding, and Parliament's entitled to have some understanding of what has led to this extraordinary period of delay at what everybody thought was the very end of the process.
The Liberal Democrats were the only mainstream party to stand with the millions who opposed the war, something they believe is still relevant today.
We're entitled to know what happened in those years, and we should have that before the general election so people can take that into account when they vote.
Sir John Chilcot will outline his reasons for the delays later today. Politicians and the public will be waiting for his explanation, as well as the report.